people say that the Wrath of Cortex is bad because it lacks focus and is full of just bad gimmicky gameplay. But I feel that the combination of a wide variety of gameplay with the beautiful level and sound design that this game has, it really allowed for this game to be memorable and beautiful to me in my memory, right? Even if some of the gameplay was lacking. And a lot of the levels from this game stand out to me really well. Like, this is one of the earliest levels, Compactor Reactor, and it starts out, with sort of this minecart section, right? It starts out with this minecart section. So it's sort of a, the gimmicky gameplay that the Wrath of Cortex is known for. And this goes on for like a minute. It's pretty cool. Basically, you just hit the D-pad or joystick, whichever way you want to lean, and like Crash will lean towards that and grab the crate. And you could criticize this for being gimmicky, but this exact same gameplay is done in the new Crash 4. The Crash 4 that isn't the Wrath of Cortex, the one that came out in the PS5 and like everything else. But this exact thing is in that, with the poles you go on. You can see this guy's going the gem route. I don't actually remember how you unlock it. It's a lot harder. The main route is shorter than this, and it's easier to dodge those nitro crates. You can see him running into them. It's probably less pretty than this though, if I'm honest. So you can see you got the gem. I think, yeah, this is just the gem one. He gets sent back. But after that minecart section, it sends you to what I think is they use this theme in the level a couple times. This laboratory theme. I think it shows up in some later levels as well. You jump out of the minecart and you get sent to this evil science place with all these big crushy obstacles and all these graphs and shit and drills. This is right after the minecart bit. Yeah, these enemies show up in the game quite a bit. There's a level in the same theme. It's probably a bit cooler where you have to run between fans that are swinging. I don't know if I opened up the playthrough for that one, but I have fun memories of that. I don't exactly remember the title. Compactor Reactor is a pretty cool level. I like the bonus part. The bonus part's pretty good, because I remember getting stuck here like a fucking idiot somehow. I think I was I don't know. I was a young child. I didn't really understand this, but yeah, this is one of my favorite bonus parts in the game. You have these parts where it goes 2D, and you have to jump on these crates that break after you hit them 6 times, and you have to remember how many times to hit it if you want to progress without dying, and also get all the crates for the gem, which was kind of annoying, but also kind of a cool gimmick. These lasers are really pretty. I've always really liked the way that they render the lasers here. It shows up in another level, I think, where you get an invisibility crate, and it allows you to dodge through the lasers without dying. There's always just been something about the visual style of these lasers that they put in the lab levels that's really satisfying to me. You see this video has the extra minecart route as well. That's Compactor Reactor. I'd say it's quite a simplistic level. It's not quite as cool as some of my other favorite ones, just because it is in the first warp room. It's one of the first levels you play. You could even play this one first, I'm pretty sure. I don't think you have to progress through the warp rooms in the proper level order in this game. You can choose any level from the warp room you've unlocked. The next one is That Sinking Feeling. Now this level is a shit level. It's in the second warp room. That's the water one. This level is a shit level. It's not very fun to play. You fly around shooting. You fly around in this little plane. You're shooting at these ships while the little planes try and get you. and the controls are just really awkward. Like you have to lock on like that, and it can be quite annoying. Like this level's like it's not very fun to play. But it's always just stood out to me, like the title and the design, because it just looks fucking sick. Like this environment is just so fucking cool. I don't know if it's the lighting or what, or the style. I don't know if I'm just stupid, or if this is actually a fucking sick level. Because I've always looked back on this fondly, even though I fucking hate it whenever I have to play it. Oh, H210. That's not a lab level, but it's similar to the one I was thinking about earlier. I don't like that level because Crash Bandicoot water levels are always bad. They're always really bad. And they have these clunky submarines. But yeah, this is the one where you actually go out of the water. And I think similarly to Come Back to Reactor, you go out of the water and go into this really cool platformer part. So this level's actually a lot nicer. I think what I remember from this is in the platformer part there's these electric water sections where you have to like dodge falling into the electrified water. Yeah, these. Oh, it looks like Mountain Dew. That looks fucking awful, but this was always really fun to play, try and get all the crates. Because you can jump into the water if you have the fucking mask guy. And yeah, these underwater, almost like Minecraft underwater base tunnels are really fucking cool with the fish and the like divers outside that have always been really eerie, those diver enemies. These parts are so fucking cool. I'd like to actually style like a Minecraft underwater base after this. I don't know how you'd make electrified water look like that in Minecraft. Maybe just like swamp water and like skulk particles in it or something. I don't fucking know, but I've always found this level really cool, and it actually looks similar to some of the levels in the first game, which I didn't play until last year. But I noticed a lot of similarities, and I really enjoyed the first game, but I don't think I enjoyed it as much as the Wrath of Cortex. But I could easily place the blame for that on me playing it at like 15 FPS tops. Like, well, the FPS isn't what matters, that the game was actually slowed down. Like, it wasn't choppy, it was actually just slowed down, like, significantly. So I was just playing Crash Bandicoot 1 at like 60% speed on a Nintendo 3DS, just constantly save scumming because the game was impossible without it. That was my experience playing Crash 1, but I definitely liked it. The next one I have here is Bands Like Bonsai. This is in the water warp room? Yeah, this is in the water warp room. I think it's the first Coco level in the game. And I've always just found it really pretty. I like these stalk enemies here. Coco's like ground pounds attack, you can see her doing it there. I've always found it really stupid, like the like effect that comes out is so scuffed compared to the rest of the game, but you know, it is what it is. But this level is just these moving platforms they've always stuck out to me. I've always found them really cool. The stork attacks are like actually timed based on how you play the level, if I recall correctly. Oh, those fucking fish. Those fish were so annoying because they are just not fucking like. There's no indication that they're about to fucking come up. There's so many blind jumps in this level where you just jump and get instantly fished, and it's so fucking annoying. But other than that, I really like this part where the camera goes above you, and you have to kill. There's the teleporting guy, and you have to kill these lizards. The teleporting guy's annoying. I don't like him, but the lizard like maze gameplay here is really cool. But I have died a lot to that purple guy because he just keeps fucking teleporting as soon as you try and kill him. But they got him there. This part with a nitro, I don't remember how you meant to do it. I got really confused by this when I first had to go through here. I think... Oh, no, never mind. I'm probably thinking of something else with the Coco level. It's like a nitro with a crate on top of it and a nitro. I think you have to do like an air kick or something. I think that's all for this level that's really noteworthy. Oh, I think there's a really cool alternate path. Yeah, on these like bouncy roofs. I wonder if I go for it. Is this it? Because it gives you a Cocoa power up, and it's just hidden. I'm pretty sure in this level, a Cocoa power up. And it's just completely like optional. I can't see if I go for it. I'm 90% sure in this level there's like a Cocoa power up that you can find. It doesn't look like anyone's talking about it, but like, it's fucking... I'll have to look into that, because I don't remember how you get it. I think it's hidden somewhere in this level. What the... I do not remember there being a giant Neo statue at the end of this level. That's so ominous. Jesus fucking Christ. That's such a shit post. If that game came out today, if this game came out today, that would be shit posted so much. Jesus. Oh, I love that. Oh, I think maybe it's this deathless platform here. I don't think they go for it. Oh, is it? Is it loaded in? Oh yeah. Yeah, did they just not go on it? Yeah, I think when it's in that like framework thing, like it means you died, so you can't get it. These deathless platforms, I think that's where the power up might be. And here's the gauntlet. Now, the gauntlet is cool because similar to a lot of the later levels in this game, you can see it's in the firewalk room. Similar to a lot of the later levels in this game, it's just a like cooler version of a level that I really like early on. In this case, Wizards and Lizards. I don't think it has the cool ass like dragon chase. No, it doesn't have any sort of chase sequence. But I've always really liked this level because it feels so fucking epic. You can see these like rotating saws at some point. These are just the axes that swing. There's this spiral staircase part I've always thought about. I don't know why. I've just never forgotten about it. I find it so fucking cool. This motherfucker's going for every fucking Wumpa fruit, which is making it way less cool because he's slowing down. But yeah, I've always really liked this level. These big ass you see those big ass hammers. They're very indicative of the sort of castle style that this game uses quite a lot. There's a bowler level in this style where you're in the fucking Crash Bandicoot ball. This dropping down bit always fucking terrified me because the camera just is not your friend here, but I honestly think it adds to it because you just have to trust the Wumpa fruit. Yeah, it's a cool little secret. Yeah, these pushing out walls, I don't know if it's this level, but there's a point where you go above them and you can find a secret, which is it's a very you know, obvious gimmick to have in a platformer where there's sticking out walls. I'm pretty sure even like fucking the GD 2.2 tower does it in some way. It's executed pretty well in Crash Bandicoot, I think. And there's these hallway bits. I think this is where like the swinging blades come in. You see those swinging like maces, and these swinging blades here have always stuck out to me. I think you have to like crawl under them. Oh, these bits with the camera just fucking your depth perception, where you have to jump onto that one block in the middle of the gap, has always been so fucking annoying. You can see they're just not going for the deathless route, because I think when you go for the deathless routes in this game, it locks you off from doing the normal route without restarting the level, I think. Yeah, I think there's separate videos here is of them going for the deathless route. Which, the deathless routes are... I don't think they ever put any crates in them, because then you'd have to go to them to get the white gems. So they're always just nitro crates, because those get destroyed when you hit the nitro, like, exclamation box at the end of any level. You can see they just fucking spam them in the deathless routes, and it honestly makes for such a cool, communication that this is a deathless route for the design of just having only fucking nitro crates. It looks fucking cool. There's one in Arctic Antics that I really like, but This shit just looks so fucking sick. They block you off from areas by just spamming nitro crates. It looks like almost a fan made level. Yeah, this Deathless route's pretty cool, but it's probably not. It's not the coolest in the game. My next favorite Crash Bandicoot level. This is level Tsunami. It's another Coco level because the Coco levels always fucking hit hard. They're always fucking cool. This level, you go for this just vaguely East Asian, just vaguely East Asian, extremely like Chinese place where there's all this rain and these like people with these carts, and you go through here for a bit, and then I think you hop on a scooter if I recall correctly. Oh, there's also these boats with the fish enemies. The fish enemies are fucking annoying. I think they're kind of cool. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this level ends where you hop on this scooter and you have to avoid a tsunami that's coming for you. And the scooter's always just been so fucking goofy. This is probably one of my least favorite chase sequences in the game, like gameplay wise, because the way the cars get you, and it's just so fucking annoying. But and you can see the assets not loading in fast enough. But visually speaking, this part is so fucking cool to me. I really like how this plays out, and you can see you slam the tsunami behind the door, and that just stops it. This is so fucking silly, and you can see they didn't get the deathless route. This one has a deathless route. We can have a look at that, because I think it was actually quite cool. I think it's another platforming bit, right? They wouldn't do a tsunami bit. Yeah, I remember this. This is always really fucking frustrating because I'd spend so much time, so many fucking lives getting through the main level deathless, and then come to this and it was always so fucking hard for me, like any of the deathless gems. You know, these are kind of like the OG golden strawberries if you think about it. Yeah, no, this is pretty cool. Oh, you can see there's actually crates there, because you're forced to oh, it's because they're by the nitro crates, so they will blow up anyway when you get the nitro exclamation at the end of the level. Okay. I think they do that in Arctic Antics as well to give you crate platforming. But yeah, there's not really standalone crates in these parts. Well, that's really creative. I like that a lot. The next one here is Solar Bowler. Now this level is in not the final warp room, but it's in the bonus warp room, which is always the coolest fucking looking warp room. Like, look at this. They don't show the whole thing, but it's always been the coolest looking one. You go up like this magical fucking sci-fi elevator in the middle of the main area to get to it. And it takes you up here through the hacker green fucking matrix background. And why this level sticks out to me is that I forgot if it even existed or not. For the longest time I couldn't remember if I was just fucking making up that there's a space themed fucking ball level in the Wrath of Cortex. But it exists, you know. It's not something from my dreams that just blended into real life. And it's so fucking cool. Like, this shit, I fucking love how it looks. You know, the ball levels in this game are pretty cool in my opinion. I always enjoyed them, especially that first jungle themed one. It's honestly, it's always just the environments of the levels, but with the ball levels that I like. And that goes for the first jungle themed one. But also with that jungle themed one, you had these like tubes that you would go through and like get intense amounts of speed, and they were always so fun. I don't know if this level has any of that, but you could just from the starting area on like that moon rock, it has this fucking PS2 vibe that's so cool. You can see a tube there. It wasn't exactly what I was talking about, but it's sort of similar. If we just skip in, because this motherfucker's going extremely slow. It's just, this level it just looks so fucking cool. It's such a fun environment. Like, I thought for the longest time that my favorite, like, bowler level is probably, like, the one, there was one called Eskimo Roll. It's like this snow themed one. And it's really fucking cool, but now that I remember this exists, it's just so fucking fun. It's definitely my favorite. I don't know why they're taking so long to get the fucking gem, but I don't know, maybe this person's, you know, a bit intoxicated. We can skip through a bit. It should not take you this long to beat the fucking level. Come on. You see, they got all the crates. Okay, that's fair enough. If they got all the crates, that's fair enough. Yeah, this level, it's quite simplistic. It's just moon rock and these cool glass things with like the gold outlines. You could probably build this quite nicely in Minecraft, but it will never get the same. It will never achieve the same fucking vibe. Okay, I don't think you can achieve this vibe very well in Minecraft. At least vanilla. You could definitely do it in modded. It's almost Half-Life reminiscent, the textures on those moon rocks, right? It's almost Half-Life reminiscent, like the coloring on them. Yeah, that's all I have to yap about for fucking Solar Baller. It's a pretty cool level though. I don't know, is this the last? Oh, I've got it open twice. The last one here is Fahrenheit Frenzy. This is a phenomenal level. It's a very lava themed level, very almost hell themed. I think it's in a volcano, and you have this stupid ass fucking like helicopter jetpack. It's stupid as fuck, and you have this, and it's like kind of aids to control. I think if you go up too high, you just burn up like Icarus, but yeah, it's pretty fucking cool. I think it's pretty fucking cool. And it's sort of reminiscent of the first game when they had those like cold and hot pipes that you'd have to dodge, right? Oh, and they have these cool ass like light obstacles, and the return of these laser obstacles, these green laser obstacles, and they're so fucking fun. And Fahrenheit's Frenzy, it does the half and half thing that a lot of these gimmick levels do, where they're like, alright, that's the cool gimmick, now let's just throw you back to fucking platforming. I could probably have a look at the transition here. But you go into this fucking tunnel and it's like, okay, we've had enough of that. And just go straight back to platforming. I don't know what the fuck happened to make Crash lose the jetpack there. That's kind of bullshit. But it's fun. And not only does this level have one of my favorite sort of gimmick sections, but it has one of my favorite platforming sequences in like the whole game. Visually and gameplay wise. Because this part here, this part where you turn into the fucking skeleton, and I don't know, you dodge, like, you jump over these, like, lava bits. It's just so fucking cool watching Crash turn into a skeleton and actually fucking playing as him in this state. And going through this, honestly, sort of lackluster platforming challenge. It's sort of a bit easy, but it's so fucking cool. I don't know why this motherfucker didn't cut their deaths out of the playthroughs, but yeah, that part's awesome. I think there's like two sections of that. I could be wrong. And it goes back to this vaguely like laboratory theme that they use a lot. Like, so this level, I almost see it as an extension of the fucking compactor reactor level. Just like if you turn up the temperature a bit, right? I think this has lasers? No, I was wrong. It has some lasers, but it's not the lasers I was thinking of. It has these lasers. Very similar, but I think it was a different level that has the lasers I'm thinking about. Where, yeah, it was a level where you're on like a conveyor belt and you have to dodge the lasers. Yeah, this level's really fucking cool. I like this level a lot. I don't think it has a deathless route. No, it doesn't. And I haven't even talked about any of the boss fights in this game. There's a lot of them are sort of bullshit, but a lot of them are pretty cool. The last one's really like power-up reliant, and it's kind of weird. I don't think I will talk about the boss fights in this game, but I'm quite appreciative of a few. I think this one here, my recommended, Crashes to Ashes, is fucking terrible. It's almost fucking RNG. I don't know how you're meant to beat it. I fucking hate it. They should have swapped it out for something else. And the water one is really bullshit. Other than that, I like all the other bosses in this game. They're always quite fun. I don't think that they're not really that platformer reliant though, except for the second one, which is kind of sad. Yeah, that's all my favorite Crash Bandicoot levels.